Hey guys, today I'll be starting a new December tradition from this December onwards, and that is reviewing the new cbeebies panto. So today into for for the foreseeable future, I'll be reviewing the cbeebies pantos. For example, this year's cbeebies panto was cbeebies Cinderella, and you may be thinking to yourself, wait, they've already done Cinderella. It's like one of their first ones they did back in the day, but this time it's a retelling of it, and I can give you the exact date that I can give you exact that the first one, the first cbeebies Panto Cinderella was done because the first the first one was called Strictly Cinderella, which has practically the same narrative as this one, where Cinderella has to discover her courage and go to the ball to win the heart of Prince Charming. But this time she falls in love with her best friend Buttons. Anyway, the main plot of this Cinderella, the 2025 reimagining of Cinderella, is that it's set in the city of Bradford, where it was also filmed, and everyone has to have a special thing that they are special at. For example, like Buttons, in this one, instead of being a gardener, is a practically perfect seamstress who makes clothes and stuff. Then there's bakers who make perfect pumpkin soup, and then the main difference between this one and the original version is that there's no Baron Hardup, and no Hardup Hall, and no ugly stepsisters or stepmother. Instead, it's Darcy Dribble, whose something special thing, is that she loves to win by any means necessary, even if it means cheating. And she cheats a lot, as you will find out if you watch her cbeebies production, because she cheats at football, netball, and chess, and hula hooping. Basically, anything you can any sport you can think about. I mean, she'll cheat at that. So Cinderella has to go on a adventure all throughout Bradford to try and find her special thing in time for the mirror ball. But here's another twist, right, you didn't see coming, that the shopkeepers in Bradford are actually the fairy godparents, cause compared to the original where it was just a fairy godmother, but this one has fairy godparents. So they sing a song that goes like this: with a wish and a spell and a magic that changes it all. With a wish and a spell and a magic that changes it all. They turn a pumpkin from a pumpkin into a carriage. A pumpkin carriage like in the fairy tale and in the original production of it. But instead of Cinderella pushing it to the mirror ball, to the ball, the fairy godparents turn a few teeny tiny mice into giant mice, and they drive the pumpkin carriage to the mirror ball, where Cinderella sings, and then she has to leave by 12, like in the fairy tale and in the original production. But this time, instead of leaving behind a glass slipper, like she does in the Disney production and the book and the original cbeebies production, instead she leaves behind a golden microphone, as Prince Brad calls it. That's another twist, another difference. Instead of Prince Charming, it's Prince Brad, and so he ventures in the background all throughout Bradford, trying to find Cinderella, who he believes to be his practically perfect singer wife. But in the end, Darcy Dribble gets exposed as a big bully and a big cheater, and Butters magically produces a red card out of thin air, and Darcy Dribble gets sent off the stage, and sh and but before that, Darcy Dribble captures Cinderella and locks her up in a tower, just like Rapunzel, which I think is foreshadowing for the next production being Rapunzel. So everyone on stage, so Darcy Dribble's hench girls, with her godparents, Buttons, Prince Brad, and the chefs have to sing with a wish and a spell and a magic that changes it all. So, and what I like about that, the second time they sing with a wish with a wish, is that one fairy godparent has one side of the stage and one side of the cast and one side of the audience, and the other one has the other cast members and the other half of the audience. So when one side of the stage is singing with a wish and a spell and a magic that changes it all, the first side holds the word all, while the other half of the stage and audience sing with a wish and a spell and a magic that changes it all. And then they keep flip-flopping from side to side for about 30 seconds or so, and then everyone together finishes it off with a wish and a spell and a magic that changes it all. As Cinderella flies in on the punky carriage back onto the stage to sing the final song, sing her song again with all the cast except Darcy Dribble, because she's already off stage waiting to come back on for just to do her little dance thing. So this is the start of my new tradition. If I fail, everyone can unsubscribe. So please stay tuned for my upcoming videos, because I'll be reviewing different stuff. Because I'll do this type of content every day until Christmas. So I'll be reviewing all the previous pantos. So I'll be doing, because I'm doing 2025's tomorrow or sometime next week. I'll be doing 2024's Beauty and the Beast, and so forth until I get to the start of it all, okay? So stay tuned for tomorrow or Monday or sometime soon's review of 2024's cbeebies production of Beauty and the Beast. Stay tuned and goodbye. Please subscribe and leave a like, and please leave a nice comment about how you found this video, because it took me a while to write the script for this, and also to just rewatch it a few times so I could get a good idea of what I wanted to put in the script. So please leave a nice comment about how you found this video. Thanks, bye, and subscribe and leave a like. Bye.